That was weird. And the mic's doing the thing. Anyway, we will look at Game of the Year nominees announcements. I don't know. What's a new game I've played? Like a new AAA game. I'd say Starfield. Was it Starfield? And it's burning up, so I ain't turning that fan off. I'd say it probably was Starfield was the last new AAA $70 game I paid for. Then I just stopped paying for AAA games. Well, is Endless Legends 2 considered AAA? I don't know. Like strategies of all games have always been a niche. But let's give this a watch. Let's give this a watch. It's like 10 minutes. Shouldn't be too long. I sure hope y'all can hear me. Oh, I keep forgetting to do the thing. I keep forgetting to do the fucking thing. What? It's not showing. Everything's falling apart already. Everything's falling apart. There we go. And come to think of it, is it even showing here? Because for some reason my camera has... Okay, I think we're good. Give this a watch, shall we?
Hello everybody, it's Jeff Keighley, and the Game Awards season is officially here. Leading up to our live show streaming everywhere on Thursday, December 11th. Welcome to our 2025 Global Nomination Announcement Special. Every year we come together as a community to celebrate and of course debate the absolute best in video games. And of course also get a look at what's next from our industry's most talented creators. This year there have been so many incredible games created and updated, but only a handful have the honor of being selected as nominees for the Game Awards by our global voting jury. Who's in the running? Well, you're about to find out as we reveal this year's nominees across all the categories, and you can help select the winners by voting at thegameawards.com.
Yeah, I think the Game Awards is literally the last bastion of entertainment, you know, because you had the Golden Globes until it, you know, got ridiculous. Like, who do you even know what the last year's movie of the year was? I mean, I think I do, but it's not because it's actually good. It's because, you know, a bunch of people got together with an ideology and decided, yeah, let's just make this the movie. But do we know what the game movie of the year this year is? And I ask because post 2015, like, you'd say a movie was good, like fucking Forrest Gump, and everyone would agree, yeah, it is pretty good. You know, even if it's not your cup of tea. But, you know, and there's situations where, there's executive decisions to shove out one game and shove in other games, like Astrobot being Game of the Year, and the fact that there's absolutely no mention of, like, Pal World. So, and, things, shit like that, or like Black Myth Wukong. But I think for the most part, people still tune in, like I tune into this, because one, I want to know what good games are coming out, and two, what legitimately people think the good games are.
All right, should we do it? Here's the first category. For Best Performance, the nominees are Ben Starr for Clair Obscur Expedition 33, Charlie Cox for Clair Obscur Expedition 33, Erika Ishii for Ghost of Yote, Jennifer English for Clair Obscur Expedition 33,
all three of them were from
Konatsu Kato for
three
Silent
games,
Hill F,
same game.
and Troy Baker for Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. For Best Ongoing Game, the nominees are Final Fantasy
I
XIV.
think it's the Claire Obscure guy. One of the first one. I think he'll get it.
Fortnite, Helldivers 2, Marvel Rivals, and No Man's Sky.
It has to be between Fortnite and Helldivers. Well, Helldivers kind of gotten, I heard there's this thing where it's absolutely obliterating people's computers, and I immediately uninstalled that. Like, it ain't worth the risk.
For Best Mobile Game, the nominees are Destiny Rising, Persona 5 The Phantom X, Sonic Rumble, Uma Masume Pretty Derby.
Oh, yeah. It's either this one...
Wuthering Waves. This year's nominees for Best Art Direction are Claire Obscure, Expedition 33,
I think that
Death Stranding 2, On the Beach, Ghost of Yote, Hades 2, and Hollow Knight Silksong. For Best Score and Music, Leveled Up by Spotify, the nominees are Christopher Larkin for Hollow Knight Silksong, Darren Korb for Hades 2, Lorian Testar for Claire Obscure Expedition 33, Toma Otoa for Ghost of Yote, and Woodkid and Ludwig Forsell for Death Stranding 2, On the Beach.
I do find it weird that it's literally like the same 5 or 6 fucking games you see up here. Like, there's been a myriad of games, even in the indie scene, that came out that maybe don't get as much. They're not in the mainstream, but to have the same 4 or 5 games is just people will start calling. Like the Uma Musume thing was kind of out of nowhere.
The Best Audio Design nominees are Battlefield 6, Claire Obscure Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2 On the Beach, Ghost of Yote, and Silent Hill F. Best Adaptation was added to the Game Awards in 2022 to recognize an outstanding show, movie, or other creative work inspired by and based on an established video game world. Here are this year's nominees for Best Adaptation. A Minecraft Movie, Devil May Cry, Splinter Cell Deathwatch, The Last of Us Season 2, and Until Dawn.
I think The Last of Us going to get it because, I don't know, it's one of those things where, a lot of strings are going to be pulled to have The Last of Us get that reward.
For Best Narrative, the outstanding nominees are Claire Obscure Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2, On the Beach, Ghost of Yote, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, and Silent Hill F.
Kingdom Come
Best Community
good.
Support celebrates game developers who continually and transparently engage, support, and respond to their players. This year's nominees are Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy XIV, Fortnite, Helldivers 2, and No Man's Sky.
Or maybe Helldivers?
Your nominees for Games for Impact are Consume Me, Despelote, Lost Records Bloom and Rage, South of Midnight, and Wonderstomp.
South of Midnight.
In the category of Best Multiplayer, the nominees are Ark Raiders, Battlefield 6, Elden Ring Night Rain, Peak, and Split Fiction.
It's either Peak or Ark Raiders for that one. Fuck.
Best Independent Game celebrates games with a high degree of risk tolerance, produced outside the traditional publisher system. Those nominees are Absolem, Ball Pit, Blueprints, Claire Obscure Expedition 33, Hades 2, and Hollow Knight Silksong.
Or Hollow Knight,
Best Debut Indie Game recognizes a development team that hasn't won a Game Award before. In fact, these teams published their first game this year. The nominees are Blueprints, Claire Obscure Expedition 33, Despelote, Dispatch.
Oh, hey. Could be Dispatch.
And Megabonk.
And, could be Megabonk too. Like, a lot of people are liking that Megabonk, and like Vampire Survival like games like that, roguelike games, don't really get a lot of love because they're not very, they're not very graphical, right? They don't have that, graphical fidelity like games that are on were on Xbox, or games that take the highest end PC to run. But I'm surprised one of those up there. And Dispatch, a lot of people are playing that game, and I don't. At first, I didn't care for the episodic release, but then I'm like, you know what? It's not too bad. The episodic release is not too bad for a game like that. And now all the episodes are out. But Clair Obscur just being on every single fucking list, kind of annoying. Again, never played the game, but everyone likes it. But goddamn.
VR AR game, the nominees are Alien Rogue Incursion, Arcan Age, Ghost Town, Marvel's Deadpool VR, and The Midnight Walk. For Content Creator of the Year, the nominees are Hadril, Kai Sanat, Moist Critical, Sakura Miko, and The Burnt Peanut.
Because Burnt Peanut has really been kind of growing, but Kai Sanat gets at least 20, 30, 40,000 viewers on Twitch. Now, does he play games? I have no idea. But Moist Critical absolutely does. So, we'll see.
Part of the Game Awards is looking forward to what's next. And don't worry, we'll have lots of games to announce for you on December 11th. But what's the most anticipated upcoming game? Here are the nominees based on currently announced titles: 007 First Light, Grand Theft Auto 6, Marvel's Wolverine, Resident Evil Requiem, and The Witcher 4. The best action-adventure game nominees are Death Stranding 2 On the Beach, Ghost of Yote, Hollow Knight Silksong,
Has to be
Indiana
Silksong.
Jones
It's
and
the only
Great
one
Circle,
that
and Split Fiction.
is good.
The
That's
best
my
role-playing
opinion.
game, the jury selected Avowed, Clair Obscur Expedition 33, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, Monster Hunter Wilds, and The Outer Worlds 2. In the category of Best Fighting Game, the nominees are 2XKO,
I don't even know what would be. I mean, Clair Obscur is on like literally every single fucking list. Avowed isn't even a role-playing game. Is Monster Hunter Wilds a role-playing game? I don't think. I don't know. I haven't played that game.
In the category of Best Fighting Game, the nominees are 2XKO, Capcom Fighting Collection 2, Fatal Fury City of the Wolves, Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, and Virtua Fighter 5 Revo World Stage.
Maybe
The
more
nominees for Best
combat.
Action Game are Battlefield 6, Doom the Dark Ages, Hades 2, Ninja Gaiden 4, and
I have to say
Shinobi
Ninja
Art of
Gaiden.
Vengeance.
Ninja Gaiden, best
Innovation
action.
and accessibility
Possibly.
celebrates games that are making our industry available and enjoyable to more people. The nominees for innovation and accessibility are Assassin's Creed Shadows, Atomfall, Doom the Dark Ages, EA Sports FC 26, and South of Midnight.
Probably either. Like, this is one of those categories that they sort of just threw up there. I'd have to say it's either Assassin's Creed Shadows or South of Midnight. Not that I want them to win anything. It's just, this is one of those categories where you gotta give it to games like those.
Next up, Best Family Game. The nominees are Donkey Kong Bonanza, Lego Party, Lego Voyagers, Mario Kart World, Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, and Split Fiction.
No idea.
The best
Like
Sim
that, I
strategy
have
game
no
nominees
idea.
are the
It either is Sonic Racing or the Mario Party one, but
Alters, Final Fantasy Tactics, Ivalice Chronicles, Jurassic World Evolution 3, Sid Meier's Civilization 7,
I think
Tempest
it'll get to that
Rising,
one.
and 2 Point Museum.
Tempest Rising sounds familiar. 2 Point Mausoleum. No idea what that game is. I know they're just going to give it to Civilizations.
7, Tempest Rising, and 2 Point Museum. These games are nominated for Best Sports Racing Game. EA Sports FC 26, F1 25, Mario Kart World, Rematch, and Sonic Racing Crossworlds. Now the nominees in our 3 esports categories, starting with Best Esports Game. The nominees are Counter-Strike 2, Dota 2, League of Legends, Mobile Legends Bang Bang, and Valorant. The nominees for Best Esports Athlete are Brock, Chovy, Forsaken, Kakaru, Mena RD, and Zywoo. And for Best Esports Team, our Special Esports Committee nominated these teams.
Has to be FaZe.
Gen G League of Legends, NRG Valorant, Team Falcons Dota 2, Team Liquid PH Mobile Legends Bang Bang, and Team Vitality Counter-Strike 2.
They don't have FaZe up there? Well, they're more of an esport org. But didn't they rebrand? Isn't Team Vitality part of... I don't know. I haven't really been in the esports league situation in a fat while.
Team Vitality Counter-Strike 2. Okay, we're almost done, but there are still 2 very important categories to go. First, Best Game Direction recognizes outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design. The nominees are Claire Obscure Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2 On the Beach, Ghost of Yote, Hades 2, and Split Fiction. And now it's the big one. GOTY, Game of the Year, recognizing a game that delivers the absolute best experience to players across all creative and technical fields. For this year's awards, our global TGA jury has selected the following 6 games as the nominees for Game of the Year. Claire Obscure Expedition 33 from Sandfall Interactive. Death Stranding 2 On the Beach from Kojima Productions. Donkey Kong Bonanza from Nintendo. Hades 2 from Supergiant Games. Hollow Knight Silksong from Team Cherry. And Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 from Warhorse Studios.
I want it to be Silksong. Maybe Kingdom Come Deliverance. But I think it's probably going to be Expedition 33. I don't think it's going to be Death Stranding. I don't think it's going to be Donkey Kong Bonanza. It was Hades up here? I don't think it's going to be Hades. I'm hoping Silksong, even though I never fucking played it. It was... People were waiting for the game. There's the entire meme about the game. No one knew if Silksong was going to come out until they dropped it like a fat, steamy load. The game made by, a couple dudes in their mom's basement. And they're like, yeah, we could have, they priced it reasonably. They're like, yeah, we could have added more. We just enjoyed the game. But that's the thing, right? You don't know how much of it is what you want or how much of it is going to... Oh, there's Hades. How much of it is going to be, skewed artificially towards... This game's on, every single fucking list. Right? And... I might vote on there.
Sandfall Interactive. There you have it, your nominees for Game of the Year. And now that those are official, you can anticipate Lauren Balfe and the Game Awards Orchestra playing their themes as part of our musical salute to the nominees live on December 11th. But before that, we need your help to decide which nominees become the winners. Make sure to head to thegameawards.com to cast your ballot. And new this year, download your vote card so you can share your picks on social media. There is still one more category where the nominees have yet to be revealed, Player's Voice, where fans 100% select the winner from 30 nominees. We'll announce those nominees on Monday, December 1st, so set a reminder on the website if you want to be alerted.
Why? why aren't all of these players voiced? Like, I don't understand this idea that if a game is incredibly popular, sells a lot of copies, has a lot of concurrent players, but that doesn't mean it's a good game. Like, it's so, because at the end of the day, a game is a product, you know, is a form of art. The point is to sell it to people to play it. But then there's all these other stipulations and overcomplications of it being, oh, well, that doesn't matter. It's like, well, I think people playing the fucking game, enjoying the game, concurrent player does matter.
The winners in all categories will be revealed live during TGA when it streams globally on Thursday, December 11th, starting with opening act at 4:30 p.m.
I'll
Pacific,
definitely be
7:30 p.m. Eastern,
I don't
12:30 a.m. GMT at thegameawards.com and live across every major video and social platform out there. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you live on Thursday, December 11th to celebrate the best and see what's next in video games.
Oh god, you know what? Fuck it. Where's the is the link down here? Okay, it is. Hopefully it doesn't pop some shit up. Oh, I'm gonna go to this. I'm gonna go to this. Yeah, cast my fucking vote. Can I just do it anonymously? Sign in to vote. I do have an account. Do I? Yeah. That's all I had to do. Hey, that was easy. Okie dokie. Let's give this a vote of my own. So what is this game of the year? Are they starting with game of the year? And then just working their way down? That's kind of what they did before. They started with, started with game of the year and worked their way down. I have to give it to Silksong. Yep, gotta give it to them. Next category. Best game direction. I don't even know. Like, a lot of people are probably going to say this game. Best game direction. Again, literally the exact same games. Oh, no, hold on, it changed on me. Best narrative? I mean, a lot of people like Kingdom Come. I mean, a good medieval story is always good. Best art direction. Fucking Silksong. I hate how this is cutting me off right here. I wish I could fucking get rid of this right here, but best score and music. I mean, I'll give Ghosts of Yote this. Its music is good, but that's because Sony Music Production, you know, do produce high quality music. right? Mm, and I haven't really heard of anything else. mm, I've seen a couple of Death Stranding, but it's more of a movie than a game. But yeah, couple of decent scores for what I've seen. Best audio design. Mm, I have to say, from all the things I've seen of Player Obscure, it tries to go the whole JRPG aspect, and it actually sounds good. Even though it's in literally every single fucking category. Best performance. A lot of people, I think, is going to go with Ben Starr. And I love how, again, they have 3 actors from the same fucking game. Accessibility. Oh, I want to play this game, but I also heard it was kind of garbage. I mean, this game's very accessible because it's easy. This game's accessible because it's a walking simulator. They took a lot away from during the Dark Ages, even though I thought it was fine. You know what? Because I don't want to vote for this or this, because I hate Ubisoft, I'll give it to Dune the Dark Ages. Fuck it. You know, if it's your first game, you'll play it and like it. Games for Impact. I don't even know what the fuck any of this is. Pro social meaning or message. Such a waste of a fucking category. But because I only really know of this game, I gotta give it to South of Midnight. Best ongoing. A lot of people are liking No Man's Skies because they're actually keeping the game. Like Marvel Rivals is kind of falling off. Helldivers, I think, is falling off. Sorry, I took a drink. Fortnite, I mean, Fortnite's definitely ongoing, but is it the best? Nah, I'll have to give it to No Man's Sky. Best community support, man, I feel like Baldur's Gate wins this almost every single fucking year. I have to give it to them. To be fair, they do keep the game going. Best independent. Hollow Knight, easily. There's so much fucking cosplay of Hollow Knight. Best debut indie game, I have to get. God, see, this is because I'm not doing this, not doing that, not doing that. It's between Dispatch and Mega Bonk. Like, a lot of big streamers played both of these games, but fuck. The one fucking category that has me stumped. I'll have to give it to Dispatch. I have to give it to Dispatch. Best mobile game? Shit. Oh. I'm giving it to Uma Mamuse because horse racing. Horse girl racing. Best VR, AR, I mean, I think Deadpool would be kind of cool. If I ever had one, But yeah, Deadpool. I don't care for VR games. I think it's this artificial need to jump into that market. Look, the only people buying VR headsets are furry fucking degenerates, right? Let's not pretend like we can put strategy games. And again, games in VR are probably fun the first couple of hours, like Beat Saber, but then you just get bored of them. And you're like, okay. Best action game. Ninja Gaiden looks cool. Giving it to Ninja Gaiden. Best action adventure. Silk Song. Easily. For the best game design with rich player characters, customization, and progress. Best RPG. Get this shit off the screen. Get this shit off the screen. This is in every category. Hey, look. I don't even know if this is role playing. Like, the point of Monster Hunter is killing monsters and smacking their pieces onto you and their weapon. It's fun, but is it role playing? I don't know, and I get they're trying to kind of step into that with the whole community aspect. But I'll have to give it to Kingdom Come. You know, something about fantasy and being in medieval is just always just better. Best fighting. I know I said Mortal Kombat to begin with, but I'm kind of going to be biased with Street Fighter. At least that's what I want to win. Best family games? No fucking clue, man. But Mario Kart's the GOAT. So I have to go with Mario Kart. Best sim strategy? No fucking clue. I think this one's just going to win. Tempest Rising. I feel like I've seen this game twice. I've probably seen this game and put it on my fucking wish list. The Alters 2. Look, strategy games with rockets and shit, just in my personal opinion, just as cool. You know, best sports racing. I don't know. I gave one to Mario. I think I have to give one to Sonic for racing. Best multiplayer. Peak. Yeah, like a lot of VTubers are playing it. It's just a straight wipe. Best adaptation. Man, all of these are bad. I haven't even seen this one. But I hate Ubisoft. I think this one's just going to win because, yeah, I don't know. Popular. Until Dawn. We've seen this. You know what? But I think it kind of fell off during the end, but it was a pretty fun movie to begin with. Most anticipated game, Grand Theft Auto, easily. I ain't even looking further down. I'ma still see. Yeah, nope. Grand Theft Auto. Easily. Content Creator of the Year. That is so fucking cursed. I want Moist to win. Fuck it. I mean, Kai Cenat, he gets a lot of views, but he doesn't exactly game. Best esports game. I'll have to give it to League of Legends. Because hot waifus, at least for me personally. Best esports athletes, I have no fucking clue, bro. Who is someone I've heard of, like maybe once? I'll give it to you simply because you're a Street Fighter guy. Street Fighter, fantastic fighting game. You get my vote. I hit change my vote. What the fuck? Best esports team. No, I'm looking this up because I think FaZe did rebrand. Because FaZe, I know it's an org, but I know they have their team. FaZe. Rebrand. I know they fell through a lot of controversy, but I don't know, I'm confused. What's a cool game, man? I gotta do League of Legends. I gotta vote. I think League of Legends is a good game. It's very toxic, but it'll always reach the end. What the fuck is this? Bruh. But anyway, let's see what the people gotta say. Is there comments? Gotta think X333 got nominated, but I'm not sure. Yeah, bro, it's in every single fucking category, bro. Jeff said Expedition 33 more times than the number of devs on the game. Yeah, more times than 30 fucking 3, the number in the name. How did you get so buff? Every time he says Claire Obscure Expedition 33, I do one push-up. A Minecraft movie over Sonic 3 is wild. Yeah, that's why Hollywood fucking connections are cringe. Oh, hey, we're back. I sure hope it got my votes. If not, well, at least it's on record. 3 indie games, not a game for game of the year is absolutely beautiful. But my thing is, man, is Claire Obscure... Is Claire Obscure considered indie? I guess what is indie, right? It's not really having a publisher. You're not having a big corporation behind you. Yeah, but I agree. I'm afraid the Clear Obscure team will get charged for extra luggage on their way back to France. Well, I mean, they're French, which is cringe. They don't show up to accept the award with a baguette outfit. Alright. Fact. No Sonic 3 being nominated is just criminal. One of the best video game based movies and the best of the 3 Sonic movies, and it gets nothing. A terrible decision and quite inexcusable. Yeah, again, and this is the weird thing with Hollywood connections. Obviously, they're going to take picks over movies like Sonic, which is fucking cringe. Fun fact, each year GTA 6 will be nominated for the most anticipated game award. Yeah, each year, yep. Pretty much. You know, before, until it comes out when I'm 50, yeah. Now the host, Claire Obscure Expedition 33, presenting the award, Claire Obscure Expedition 33. The nominees are Claire Obscure, yes. Yes. Let's play a game every time. Every time Claire Obscure 33 gets nominated, we take a shot. Me 2 minutes later. Why is the room spinning already? Yeah. I can see the 10% consumer, 90% journalist votes. Facts, bro. Can't wait for Claire Obscure Expedition 33 awards show. For those who come after. Yeah. Yeah. How in the absolute hell did Donkey Kong get nominated for Game of the Year? Like, bro, like, this is what happens when you have such a tight, like, scope of what a Game of the Year can be, right? Because you have legitimately good fucking games that exist, but they all just get swept over by games that are just popular to games journalists, right? Like, Power World effectively won their lawsuit, but they'll never get a reward. Who would have tonight? Who would have taught that No Man's Sky would still be nominated for the awards in 2025? What a turnaround. True. Take a shot for whenever he says Claire Obscure Expedition 33. I'm just sick and fucking tired of saying that name. But anyway, I'll definitely be streaming this. The 11th. Hold on, I'm gonna put it on my phone. I'm gonna put it on so I know it's happening. But as you can tell, I'm fucking tired, but we ball regardless. December 11th. But anyway, I'm tired. Peace out. No.